नीचे होती है कुर्सी। चलो ठीक। अल्हम्दुलिल्लाहि रब्बिल आलमीन वस्सलातु वस्सलामु अला सय्यिदिल मुरसलीन अम्मा बअद फ़अऊज़ु बिल्लाहि मिनश शैतानिर रजीम बिस्मिल्लाहिर रहमानिर रहीम अस्सलातु वस्सलामु अलैका या रसूलल्लाह अस्सलातु वस्सलामु अलैका या हबीबल्लाह अस्सलातु वस्सलामु अलैका या नबियल्लाह व अला आलिका व अस्हाबिका या नूरल्लाह नवैतु सुन्नतल इअ्तिकाफ। Our beloved Nabi sallallahu alayhi wa sallam has said that a person who sends 50 times daily durood or salutations or salawat upon me, I will shake hands with him on the day of judgment. Sallu ala al-Habib sallallahu ta'ala ala Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. Salatam wa salaman alayka ya sayyidi ya Rasulullah wa ala alika wa ashabika ya Habiballah. Alhamdulillah, this is month of Muharram al-Haram, and in the circles of Ahlul Sunnah wal Jama'ah, when this month arrives, we remember Ahlay Bayt, we discuss their virtues, mainly because of the shahadat of Hazrat Imam Hussain radiallahu ta'ala anhu and rest of the Shuhada Karbala. Many of them were members of Ahlay Bayt, the family of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. We need to understand the meaning of word Ahlul Bayt before we go further in the discussion. According to ulama ikram, they have searched from Quran and Hadith, and they have reached this conclusion that Ahlay Bayt are three types. Ahlay Bayt Sukna, Ahlay Bayt Nasbi, and Ahlay Bayt Izazi. I'll explain each one of them. Ahlay Bayt Sukna are those members of the family of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam who lived with him in his house, like Ummahatul Mu'mineen, the wives of the beloved Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam. They all lived in the houses of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. So they are regarded as Ahlay Bayt Sukna. And then we have Ahlay Bayt Nasbi. Ahlay Bayt Nasbi are those members of the family of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam who are related to Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam through bloodlines. Like Hazrat Sayyidatuna Fatimatu Zahra radiallahu ta'ala anha, Imam Hassan, Imam Hussein, and then their children. And also believing relatives of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. For example, Hazrat Sayyidina Amir Hamza, who was uncle of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Hazrat Sayyidina Abbas, Hazrat Sayyidina Harith, they are uncles of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. And then cousins like Sayyidina Abdullah ibn Abbas radiallahu ta'ala anhu, they all are related to Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam through bloodline. So they are called Ahlay Bayt Nasbi. And then the third category is Ahlay Bayt I'zazi, mean those who are regarded as Ahlay Bayt honorary, इज्जत देने के तौर पर. For example, Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, Salmanu minna alul bayti. This refers to Hazrat Salman Farsi radiyallahu ta'ala anhu, who is a Persian man, not an Arab, not related to Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam through bloodlines, but Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam included him in his Ahlay Bayt. In fact, when you go to make ziyarat of the Qabr Mubarak of Hazrat Salman Farsi radiallahu ta'ala anhu in Iraq, you will see this hadith is written everywhere. Salmanu minna alul bayti, Salmanu minna alul bayti. And likewise, Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam included Hazrat Usama radiallahu ta'ala anhu in his Ahlay Bayt, and he said, Usama tu minna alul bayti. Usama is from us, he is from our Ahlul Bayt. And also, Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam has included every pious believer in his Ahlay Bayt. There is a hadith Mubarakah in Majma' al-Zawaid. Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, Kullu taqiyyim wa naqiyyin alu Muhammadin. Every taqi, naqi. Taqi, naqi means pious people. People who adopt taqwa, who are pure. So every pious believer is all of Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. But when in general terms we use the word Ahlul Bayt, it refers to Hazrat Bibi Fatima Zahra radiyallahu ta'ala anha and Hazrat Imam Hassan and Hussein and his sisters, and then Hazrat Imam Hassan and Hussein's children, and that continues till the day of Qiyamah. We know them as Sayyid. In the Arab world, they are known as Sharif or Shurafa or Ashraf. And in subcontinent, we know them as Sayyid. So they all are Ahlul Bayt, the family of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, because they come from Hazrat Imam Hassan and Hazrat Imam Hussein radiyallahu ta'ala anhuma. Now, to respect them and to love them is part of our iman, is necessary upon us. It's fard, it's obligatory. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, قُلْ لَا أَسْأَلُكُمْ عَلَيْهِ أَجْرًا إِلَّا الْمَوَدَّةَ فِي الْقُرْبَى. Now this is an order given to Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam to demand this from his ummah. कि आप अपनी उम्मत से कहें, आप फरमाएं अपनी उम्मत से, that all what I have done for you, I do not ask any reward for that from you. I introduced one Allah to you. I introduced Iman to you. I brought Quran to you. I gave you Shariat to you. I will be your intercessor on the day of judgment. I care about you. I worry about you. But for all this, I do not ask any wage, anything in return, except one thing. And that one thing is mentioned, illal mawaddata fil qurba. Except those people who are near to me. Now, this word qurba is used in Quran Kareem, and it has been explained by the scholars that this means that the relatives of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. So you must love them. So that one thing is demanded from this ummah. You have no choice but to love them and respect them, as long as they have not turned away from Islam. If they have adopted beliefs which reach to the limits of kufr, then of course you will not respect them. But if they have not reached that level, even if a Sayyid is sinful, even if he is not pious, but his blood ties are still intact with Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. So therefore you have to respect him not for his character, but the blood relationship which he has with Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. So that means every member of Ahlay Bayt must be respected always. And this includes the relationship of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam through blood and through in-law relationship as well. Susrali rishta, वो भी इसमें शामिल है, नस्बी रिश्ता भी शामिल है और ससुराली रिश्ता भी इसमें शामिल है, because रिश्ता तो रिश्ता होता है ना. So any person that becomes rishtedar of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, he must be honored and respected. Now look at the sequence in Khulafa Rashidin. Hazrat Sayyidina Abu Bakr Siddiq radiyallahu ta'ala anhu is the father-in-law of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. ससुराली रिश्ता साबित हो गया. हजरत सैयदना उमर फारूक रदियल्लाहु ताला अन्हु is father-in-law of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam and also son-in-law of Bibi Fatima Zahra radiyallahu ta'ala anha. दो रिश्ते साबित हो गए, in-law relationship. And Hazrat Usman Ghani radiyallahu ta'ala anhu is son-in-law of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. And Hazrat Ali al-Murtaza Sher Khuda radiyallahu ta'ala anhu is first cousin of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam and then son-in-law of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. So all Khulafa Rashidin are rishtedar, relatives of our Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam. So therefore, everyone, a non-Sayyid, marries a Sayyid girl, तो वो अहले बैत का रिश्तेदार हो गया कि नहीं? He became रिश्तेदार of अहले बैत. He became दामाद, son-in-law in the family of Sadat. So he must also be respected and he must also be honored, according to the principle of this verse of the Quran and the explanation of ulama ikram. In another hadith mubarakah, now you know who are Ahlay Bayt. Now how must you treat them? How must you deal with them? Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam has said, "Udhakkirukumullah fi ahli bayti." I remind you of Allah means I remind you of fear of Allah. Allah ka khauf tumhe yaad dilata hu regarding my Ahlay Bayt. What it means? It means that to fulfill the rights of my Ahlay Bayt, fear Allah. Do not disrespect them. Some people, if they get angry with some Sayyid, even if that Sayyid is corrupt, for example, doesn't read namaz, is not honest, you still can't swear him. उसको गालियां नहीं दे सकते, उसको छोड़ दो उसकी हालत पर. But when some people are angry, they swear, I don't care, he's not a good man, he's not an honest man, he cheats people, he does this, he does that. भाई अगर ईमान वाला है अभी तक तो अहले बैत का मेंबर है. So you have to respect him, you have to honor him, you cannot insult him, you cannot swear him. अल्लाह का खौफ करो अहले बैत के बारे में. One meaning is that respect them and honor them and dignify them. And the second meaning is that if they are in trouble, come forward and help them. वो किसी मुसीबत में है तो आगे बढ़कर उनकी मदद करो कि वो हमारे आका की नस्ल है, जिनके सदके में हमें रोटी मिल रही है, जिनके सदके में हमें रिस्क मिल रहा है, जिनके सदके में हम सांसें ले रहे हैं, वो उनकी नस्ल है. तो हम पर लाजिम है कि हम उनका ख्याल रखें. If you know any family of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, any member of Ahlay Bayt suffering in poverty, financial troubles, go quietly and help them. लेकिन help करने में भी एक तरीका है. Don't help them in a way that you help any other person. You must present your money, your earning to a Sayyid in a way like a slave presents his earning to the master. उनकी खिदमत ऐसे करो जैसे गुलाम अपनी कमाई अपने आका को पेश करता है. And some scholars have said that, normally when we give money to someone, we give money like this, and the one who's taking, his hand is lower, and the one who's giving, his hand is higher. तो इसमें उलमा इकराम ने फरमाया इसका बड़ा ख्याल रखो. When you want to give to Sayyid, put your money in your hands like this, and let Sayyid Sahab take that money from top. So his hand must stay the top hand, not the lower hand. इतना ख्याल रखा है हमारे स्कॉलर्स ने, क्योंकि अदब की बात है ना, हजूर की नस्ल की बात है. So don't treat them like you treat any Tom, Dick and Harry. Respect them and honor them. So this hadith reminds us that, yes, if Sayyid is doing wrong, if he's committing sin, don't support his sin. अगर सैयद गलत काम करता, गुनाह करता है, तो उसके गुनाह की तायीद हम नहीं करेंगे. Even if Sayyid steals, चोरी करता है, अब पकड़ा गया, now that he's brought into the court. Now the law is equal for everyone, for Sayyid and for non-Sayyid, isn't it? Law तो एक जैसा है ना सबके लिए. That's why Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam said that even if my daughter Fatima committed theft, I would have ordered that her hands should be chopped off. सुना है ना, मेरी बेटी फातिमा भी चोरी करती तो मैं हुक्म देता कि इसके हाथ काट दिए जाए. That's a law. Law is something else. Adab is something else. आला हजरत इमाम अहले सुन्नत सैयदुना व मौलाना इमाम अहमद रजा खान फाजिल बरेलवी नव्वर अल्लाह मरकदहु रदियल्लाहु ताला अन्हु, somebody asked him a question. If Sayyid stole something, चोरी की Sayyid ने, and is brought to the court, now the judge must pass the ruling that he must be punished. What niyat the judge must make? Very important. कि जज ने अब सजा सुनानी है ना, चोरी साबित हो गई सैयद की, तो अब जज क्या नियत करे? एक चोर को सजा देने की नियत करे या कुछ और नियत करे? आला हजरत रदियल्लाहु ताला अन्हु says that the judge must make intention that the hands or the feet of this prince have become dirty and I am cleaning his hands or his feet. इस शहजादे के हाथ या पांव गंदे हो गए, मैं उसकी सफाई कर रहा हूं. ये नियत ना करे कि मैं इसको सजा दे रहा हूं. ये है वो अदब. This is the respect of the family of the beloved Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam. And the family of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam is the ship of salvation for us. Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, "Mathalu ahli bayti, mathalu safinati Nuhin, man rakibaha naja, wa man tarakaha gharaqa." Beautiful hadith mubarakah. It explains that example of my Ahlay Bayt, my family, is like the ship of Nuh alayhi salam, like the ark of Nuh alayhi salam. The one who sat in it, he succeeded, he achieved salvation, उसे निजात मिल गई. जो शिप में बैठ गया वो बच गया. वमन तरकहा ग़रक़ा, and the one who left the ship, he drowned. जो शिप में नहीं बैठा, नूह अलैहिस्सलाम की कश्ती में नहीं बैठा, उसका क्या हाल हुआ? वो डूब गया ना. बचे तो सिर्फ वही जो कश्ती में बैठे थे. So Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam says that this is the example of my Ahlay Bayt. You need to be sitting in the boat, in the ship, in the ark of the love of Ahlay Bayt. Then you will be succeeded. You will reach your destination. You will achieve salvation. But if you are not sitting in the boat of love of Ahlay Bayt, you are destroyed, you are drowned. And keeping this hadith in mind, Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam has said that ashabi kan nujum bi ayyihim iqtadaytum ihtadaytum, that all my sahaba are shining stars, चमकते हुए सितारे हैं मेरे सारे सहाबा. बेअय्यहिम इक्तदाइतुम इhtadaytum, whichever of them you follow, you will be guided. Why? Because they all are the direct students of the founder of Islam, our beloved Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam. सब ने इस्लाम हजूर पाक से सीखा है। तो आप सहाबा से इस्लाम लोगे तो कोई कंफ्यूजन नहीं होगी, सबको हिदायत मिलेगी। ये गारंटी मुस्तफ़ा सल्लल्लाहु अलैहि वसल्लम ने दे दी है। Now imagine the combination of ship and the stars. You know, in olden days, if you go back 100, 200 years ago, when the ships were not computerized, how they used to find directions. You know, they used to travel in the sea for months. They mastered the art of reading stars at that time, because it was the need of that time. So they would know what is the name of this star, what is the name of that star. And if you keep this star on your right hand side, you're going to go into this direction. If you keep that star in front of you, you're going to go into that direction. So they used to follow stars, sit in the ship, and then reach the destination. तो वो दोनों से मदद लिया करते थे, शिप से भी और सितारों से भी। और अगर कोई कहे कि मुझे शिप नहीं चाहिए, स्टार इनफ है मेरे लिए, stars are just enough, and he goes into the ocean, तो वो गर्क होगा कि नहीं होगा? He'll be drowned because he's not sitting in the ship. He says, no, I'm looking at the stars, I'm getting guidance from the stars, that's good enough for me. No, you're going to be destroyed. And if someone says, I will sit in the ship, but I don't want the guidance from the stars, तो उसके पास भी direction नहीं है ना. He'll move around in the ocean this way, that way, till the fuel is finished, till the food is finished, and eventually everybody will die and they all will be destroyed. So in either way, if you leave ship, your end is destruction. And if you leave stars, your end is destruction. But if you want to reach your destination safe and sound, you need to be in the ship and take the guidance from the stars. So Alhamdulillah, for this reason, our Imam, our master, Sayyidina Imam Ahmad Raza Khan, Fazl Barelvi Nabbarallahu Marqadahu, explained these two hadiths in one couplet. And he said, Ahlay Sunnat ka hai beda कि असहाबे रसूल नज्म हैं और नाव है इतरत रसूलुल्लाह की। सुभान अल्लाह। He says, Alhamdulillah, the beda of Ahle Sunnat is par. हमारा बेड़ा पार है. Our ship reaches destination because we take Sahaba Ikram as stars and we take the family of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam as ship. अब कुछ लोग हैं ना जो सहाबा से बड़ी मोहब्बत करते हैं लेकिन अहले बैत के बारे में बुरी बात करते हैं, और कुछ लोग हैं कि अहले बैत से बड़ी मोहब्बत करते हैं और सहाबा के बारे में बुरी बात करते हैं। अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह, अहले सुन्नत सारे अहले बैत से भी मोहब्बत करते हैं और सारे सहाबा से भी मोहब्बत करते हैं। इसलिए हमारा नारा है, हर सहाबिये नबी, हर सहाबिये नबी, हर मेंबर ऑफ अहले बैत, सारे अहले बैत भी जन्नती और सारे सहाबा भी जन्नती। इस अकीदे पर रहो। आजकल बड़े मसले हैं, लोग तरह तरह की बातें छेड़ते हैं, कान नहीं धरना, किसी में भी सुननी रहो इंशाअल्लाह। तो वही जो टीचिंग्स हैं हमारी अकाबिर की, वो सेफ हैं, वो सही हैं, उसमें बैलेंस है, सबको उसी पर रहना है। अल्लाह हमको अमल की तौफीक अता फरमाए। जज़ाकुमुल्लाह व मा अलैना इल्लल बलाग।